You knew what time it started. You even planned to leave early, but somehow you were late. Again. And the worst part, you don't fully understand why. Because it's not about the traffic. It's not about forgetting. Psychology says it's about something much deeper than that. Point 1. Time blindness. Most people assume that always being late means you don't respect others, but research tells a completely different story. Psychologists have identified a condition called time blindness, where the brain genuinely struggles to feel time passing. For these people, 10 minutes and 45 minutes feel almost identical. They're not careless. Their brain simply doesn't have the same internal clock that others do. In fact, studies show this is strongly linked to how the brain's prefrontal cortex processes time, the same area connected to focus, planning, and self-control. But the third reason, this one nobody expects. Stay with me. Point 2. Optimism bias. But there's a second reason, and this one is fascinating. Psychologists call it optimism bias. People who are always late genuinely believe every single time that this time will be different. They think, I'll get ready faster, traffic will be fine, it'll only take 5 minutes. Their brain refuses to account for reality because it's wired to believe the best-case scenario. It sounds like denial, but it's actually the brain protecting itself from anxiety. The problem? The world doesn't run on best-case scenarios. Point 3. The control theory. Some people are late not because of their brain chemistry, but because of control. When life feels overwhelming, unpredictable, or out of your hands, being the one who decides when you show up becomes one of the few things you can actually control. It's not conscious. They don't think, I'll be late to feel powerful. But deep inside, arriving on their own terms gives the brain a sense of autonomy it's desperately craving. Psychologists call this passive resistance, a quiet rebellion the person doesn't even realize they're having. So the next time someone is late, before you call them disrespectful, before you call them careless, before you assume they don't value your time, consider this. Maybe their brain experiences time differently than yours. Maybe they're quietly fighting something you can't see. Maybe being late is the only control they feel they have left. The most misunderstood people are often the ones the world has already decided to judge. If this made you see someone, or yourself, a little differently, hit subscribe. Every week, we decode the hidden psychology behind the people the world misunderstands the most.